very good morning to each and everyone watching Mama Global Television. Thank you for being with us. You're going to be with me, Kamika Gisle. Now let's kick off with the news headlines. Rwanda moves to bring epilepsy surgery closer to patients. Rwandan security forces compete in 2026 UAE SWAT challenge. On the international news, organizations promoting Central African economic integration suspends activities. Now let's take a short break to be back on the news details. Welcome back. Let's start news in Rwanda. Rwandan government have announced plans to establish a permanent, sustainable clinical system for epilepsy surgery, aiming to make the procedure more accessible to patients without the need of foreign medical missions or referrals overseas. The initiative seeks to bring capacity and reducing reliance on costly treatment abroad. Health officials highlighted that the new system will support long-term care and build clinical expertise within the country's health sector. Rwanda has seen a growing need for advanced neurological services, including neurological conditions in the country. The system is expected to improve outcomes for patients with drug-resistant epilepsy and other complex brain conditions by expanding access to specialized surgical care. Authorities say the move aligns with broader efforts to expand specialized health services locally, decreasing the burden on referral hospitals and foreign care. Moving ahead, Rwandan security forces are participating in the 2026 UAE SWAT Challenge, an international competition for elite counterterrorism units currently taking place in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. Rwanda is represented by 3 teams drawn from the Rwanda National Police and the Rwanda Defense Force, competing among 109 teams from across the world. The competition opened on Saturday, February 7, with teams from Kazakhstan and Russia leading the first day rankings. Rwanda's RNP SWAT team won place 12 with 99 points, while RNP SWAT team 2 ranked 23rd. Performance improved on the second day, with RNP SWAT team 1 rising to 6th place in skills and techniques. Rwanda's ambassador to UAE, John Mirenge, encouraged the team to maximize their potential. Organized by Dubai Police, the competition showcases global security expertise and promotes international cooperation. Now let's take a short break to be back on the international news. Welcome back. On the international news, an organization promoting regional economic integration among 6 Central African nations has suspended its activities amid a severe financial crisis. Sandra Tumukunde has more to the story.
Let's start international news in Africa. The Commission of the Economic and Monetary Community of the Central Africa said almost all projects and missions will pause pending an improvement in the collection of the community integration tax. The Economic and Monetary Community of Central Africa groups together Cameroon, Gabon, Chad, and the Republic of Congo, Central Africa Republic, and Equatorial Guinea. Member states are retaining to the tax on imports its main source of revenue instead of transferring it to the Commission. At the Economic and the Monetary Community of Central Africa has urged member states to establish an independent mechanism for collecting this tax as an dedicated resource separate from national budgets. Estimates suggest that the Commission collected less than half of the integration tax due to last year. The suspensions aims to urgently reduce expenditures, including halting administrative meetings and non-essential official missions planned under the 2026 budget. Commission President Baltazar Ngonga said, however, that those activities and missions deemed strategically important will still be allowed to proceed. Experts say the suspension will delay regional infrastructure projects, hinder the free movement of people, and slow the pace of economic integration in Central Africa. Turning to our next story, Japanese Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi is said to be pressed on her promised tax cuts and spending plans on Monday after a historic election win was seen heightening the chances of her delivering on stimulus measures that have related financial market. Takaichi's ruling Liberal Democratic Party lumped to victory in Sunday's poll, helped by pledge to ease household living costs by suspending the 8% food sales tax for 2 years, a move she has described as her long-cherished dream. Investors have balked at the lack of clarity over how Japan, which has the highest debt burden in the developed world, would fund the proposal, and the uncertainty has triggered a sell-off in government bonds and pushed the yen toward historic low against other currencies. Some analysts had suggested that Takaichi's strong mandate might give her leeway to retreat from the plan, with opposition parties advocating even bolder tax cuts suffering heavy defeats at the ballot box. Concluding our international news, Hong Kong's most vocal China critic, Media Jimmy Lai, was sentenced on Monday to 20 years in jail, ending the city's biggest national security case, which drew international concern about Beijing's crackdown on the city's freedom and autonomy. Several punishment meted out yet. The three national security judges said the cited prosecution evidence that the conspiracies had sought sanctions, blockades, and other hostile acts from US and other countries while involving a web of individuals, including Apple Daily staff, activities, and foreigners. The Hong Kong and Macau Affairs Office and the Chinese State Council said in a statement the sentence is solemn and powerful declaration that whoever dares to challenge the law on safeguarding national security will be severely punished. This is the end of our international news. My name is Sawasanda Tumakunda and this is Mama Rugwaga South TV.
As we come to the end of our news edition, let's remind you of the top stories that we talked about. Rwanda moves to bring epilepsy surgery closer to patients. Rwandan security forces compete in 2026 UAE SWAT challenge. On the international news, organization promoting Central African economic integration suspends activities. And this marks the end. Stay tuned.